following video has been approved by the Jetty marketing team. It has been rated Jetty. It may not be suitable for all audiences.
G'day mate, and welcome back to Sweet Transit with me, Jetty. And today, we need to optimize some trains and some routes. We have some big trains doing some big laps. But yes, the train routing, the train tracks could definitely do with some improvements. At the same time, we need to keep retiring some of the old infrastructure we've removed. This is one of the ones that was taking Capstone from Saran over to our warehouse. It can now be... let's just sell it. Yeah, let's just sell it. Sell it, yep. Get rid of that train. Okay, because Saran is all out of cut brick. All out of uncut stone, which also means you are doing stone, yeah. So I need to delete, oh gosh, you, and you. And if I bring that up again, you're doing stone as well. Are you? No, you're doing bakery. Let's not remove that one. Where else are we doing cut stone? Bring this up. Okay, there. That is doing definitely stoneworks, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the warehouse. And you're also doing stone, yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the warehouse. Okay. In theory, that's all the stone cutters. I hope. That's doing whatever these are. That's doing clothing. Bring that back up. That's doing clothing. That's doing fisheries. That's doing fisheries, and that's doing bread, right? I'm glad I could hover over these. Oh, I've got to hover and click. Okay, all right. And we didn't do... Oh, no, we did. Here we go. More stoneworks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the warehouse itself. Okay, I think that's everything. Yeah, I'll look for these 5 of 5 and then try and work out what they're attached to. Okay, so that should have removed all the stoneworks from here at the same time, just so you guys stop flashing at me. Oh, I can't do upgrades. Yes. We need to talk about why I can't upgrade things. Okay, so the other thing I did between episodes, some small things. What are you complaining about? No work? No work, yes, because I could upgrade the roads, but I can't upgrade the roads because no materials. All right, I rearranged some tracks. As we can see, there are some tracks that have got some minor modifications. We have the warehouse. The warehouse has actually been moved entirely and has been relocated and shrunk down. And if I can just get this train, nope. Oh god, warehouse. Shift to more storage. Nope, that's it. The warehouse has been relocated. Also, we have the gen station. Jen Mueller, who is out of coal. We'll get to that problem. Jen Mueller is doing great. Now can make... Well, that only says 200. Can make 600 cut stone per minute. Also, enough population's moved in that this train is now fully stocked, which means over here we have, well... all the workers we could dream of, plus we have 10,000 wood in stock at this station that needs to be moved from Paul's Wood over to the warehouse to make sure we can keep up with upkeep. Because although we have enough production, we can't get it shipped across here fast enough. So I have tightened up the train tracks to get across here. We're going to ignore that wonkiness. We just couldn't get things to quite line up because I didn't space them out properly. Also put in a bypass up here so we can bypass Ian Station. But the biggest problem we've got is these giant wooden trains are leaving Paul's Wood, coming through the warehouse, and then going all the way up and back. I want to put in a bypass. Now, when I put in bypasses, there's a couple of things you need to remember when it comes to trains. Corners are bad. It slows down the trains by a lot. I want to get to about here somewhere. Okay, so we want to try and avoid corners. Or if we have corners, we want to have a nice 45-degree corner. I don't want to have 90-degree bends, which unfortunately want to just placed in. So if I trim that back there to there, we can have a little bit of straight before we put in another corner. Okay, and bring this track all the way along here. All right, so this train track. We have signals. So we have trains coming in here. They are coming through the main warehouse, and then if they need to head north, they just go straight north. If they need to head back the way they came from, they have the option of coming this way. This is going to be a dedicated one direction route, okay? And I really want to dump it back on here, and I really want to dump it on the right hand side, okay? So it doesn't have to do any messing around. It can just go straight through, rather having to cross itself. So we're going to have to use some bridges. Also means no. Let's keep that going that way for a little bit longer. Also means that I want to try and keep this route, yes, as few corners as possible. Also, bridges are going to slow us down. So we do have access to. I need stone. Where's the stone train? Stone is... I can build a bridge, but it doesn't let me go across tracks. There's the stone train. Okay, so stone train. We have one single stone train that's moving 600 stone. And same story, if we bring up its route, it has to loop all the way around again. I don't want it looping all the way around either. I would really, really much prefer it if we could get it to merge in here somewhere and have a much more direct return route. You know what? I don't mind so much. I don't mind so much if you cross yourself. So we're going to take that to there. And then I'm going to hook that into there. Which means I'm going to need a chain signal here. And technically a chain signal there. And we're going to go to the far end of this. And we're going to start here and go every 4. Done. Alright, so at least the stone train can cut back up on itself. Stone train is... Oh. Of course, that's branched there, so it needs a second set of signals. Okay, so with that train coming back, I want to put a bridge. Now I have two choices. I can bridge across and then drop it in after the intersection makes sense. Or, yeah, let's do it after the intersection. Okay, I've already talked myself into it. So, nope, one more tile. Here, that's going to be the plan. That's going to be playing after the train starts unloading. Oh, there we go. Unloading stone, which means I can now plug that train track into there. And then also in there. Now, don't forget, every single time we put in a little bit of a bridge, it also slows down the trains. If we come into here, we can see the ST10 has a corner speed and a ramp speed and a bridge speed. Ramp speed is getting up and down the bridges. Once they're on the bridge, ramp speed doesn't affect it anymore. But of course, these are just an up and a down. So of course they need to slow down to go the up and the down. We have the ST20, which has a corner and ramp speed of 30 and 30. And then we have the brand new ST30, which has a much higher top speed, but only in straight lines. It does not do corners and it does not do ramps. So we don't want to use ST30s. But if I build that bridge in like so, I put all those on the wrong side of the track. Of course I did. Hold control to move a chunk. Yes, thank you. Okay, alright, try that again on that side of the track. Okay, so that should, and we'll just grab you. We'll bring this up. So you're coming down this way, straight in, and then Ying here and crossing yourself, but I don't mind if you're crossing yourself once. Okay, and these guys, the wood ones, have now a direct bypass back because I already have like 4 trains moving stuff. And it ain't enough. It ain't enough. Our upkeep is ridiculously high. I can get one there, and please have enough. 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 Come on. Excellent. There's no way I'm going to throw one out. Oh, okay. All right. So this is our stone train, which is now going to loop back. And if we just watch it very quickly, we should see 30, 30, 30, 30. So every single time it goes around a corner, it needs to slow down. And that is just for the locomotive. Can I get stats on this? No. In theory, also the wagons. The wagons also need to slow down. I didn't think the wagons had to slow down. So 35, 30, 30, 30. And you guys are 50, 30, 30, 40. Okay. All right. So you're going to come back in. You're going to pick up more cut stone and then bring it back. We are currently making 60 cut stone here per minute, or whatever it happens to be. So I actually think I want another one of these trains. But before we get into building another one of these trains, I need to talk through some of the details, because what I want to do today is not only do I want to put in some bypasses, I wish to add some cheese. I think cheese is going to be very important. These stations are 22 tiles long. So if we look at this particular train, it has, at the front, it has obviously the locomotive. Then it has the coal tenderer. That's very important to get the coal into all the different pieces. Yes, and then it has, what, 20 tiles? 20 tiles worth of wagons carrying 50 each, which means all, 22. Okay, so we must have 11. And then we have the other locomotive at the end. Now, the other locomotive is hanging off the end of the station, which means, in theory, it doesn't get fuel. But that's okay, because the tenderer gets fuel. The tenderer gets the fuel, and then it's going to obviously redistribute it to the other wagons, providing I had fuel here, I don't have fuel here, why don't I have fuel here? Oh, that's right. Okay, so we have Sabertooth Casual. Nope. I need to find Sabertooth Casual. I need to find your train. So you have coal to loot, which, same story, I need to put in a bypass. All right, let's do the other bypass. Okay, so the other exit, we have some trains that need to get back to here. And I think a bridge there would do wonders. Yes. Okay, so if we're going to have a bridge there, I'm going to start here. We're just going to drag this track straight back. And straight back some more. And then I'm thinking something like that. And then we'd bridge here, and then we'd just merge on very peacefully and calmly. And do I not have any signals along here? I don't have many signals, that's for sure. Of course, wrong side of the track. Wrong side of the track. Okay. Alright, so I just need the stone train to come back. Your wood train. Okay. And as you can see, the wood trains are now diverting, although it looks like we might have an issue with leaving. NST 20. Okay, we're about to drop off some brick, which means I want to get that done. Cool. Alright, so with that done, we should be able to plug that in there, plug that in there, remove any excess like so, and come to this end and signal everything. Every fourth. There we go. All the way back to there. Okay, so back to Sabertooth Casual. Sabertooth Casual, and it's coal to loot. Alright, if we now look at your route, yep, you no longer have to go all the way up over the top of the map and back. You can now pop in and back and done and everything else. Alright, next thing we need to look at is Jen Mueller, because I just realized I had no coal. Jen's coal is this little train. This little train is going to load. It fell off a train. Okay, so you're coming here to load. Now you at least have a loop to get back quickly. But you little itty bitty train don't carry a lot of material. So we might upgrade you. Yes. Actually, what are you? This is the problem. I can't see exactly how big this train is. That's really starting to get to me. Okay. You are Jen's coal. You know what? We're just going to set you to be Jen's coal. Deploy. Yep, that's my answer. Okay, you got a bit of a... actually... No, you need to load first. Really? It's going to go here to here to here to here. You're not just going to pop in here and load? Oh, no, because you need to load it. Fell off a train. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. We have two stations, and they are both named differently because one's on the north side, one's on the south side. Yes. Okay. All right. So, what I was saying. Train. This particular train. Very important train. We have the locomotive hanging off the end that we don't service. We don't service it because we have no access to it because it doesn't line up with the station. So what I want to do is I'm going to make some custom trains. These are all flat trains, flat wagons, to carry, in this case, either stone or in the case over here, we're carrying wood. Actually, I need to modify this really quickly. Okay. I want to modify this because at the moment we can't have anything sticking out the back of these ones because these carry 550 to your 600 because we have a loco hanging out the end. So I want to do the same up at Paul's wood just to squeeze some extra out of the trains. I'm going to remove all of that, and all that. Okay. What I need to do is wrap that up and around there. Wrap that into there. Wrap that into there. And you back into there. That gives you more flexibility. Okay, so I need a chain signal there, which has to be all fine. You're going to have a chain, and a chain. You have signals halfway through the station. Technically, I can build in another station, right? Paul, you can support another station, can't you? Technically. Although I couldn't have a longer than normal train. Or could I? Not really, but maybe. Maybe. This is all getting to the cheese, okay? We're trying to get to the cheese. Maybe I can fit it in along the normal train. Can I build a chain? Is there any point to building a chain along here? No, not really. I am going to put a full signal here and here. Yep, so the chain will force them to use the first station first, and then have pretty equal preference between the second, third, and fourth. All right. We can see by you are going to get forced to repath when you get to here. No, hang on. I need a chain in there. Cool. You're blue now. Blue means you're making a multiple choice. All right. Yes, and then you're going to come to here, and these are all green because these are all open. Okay. All right. Blue means make a choice. Very important. See? Blue, make a choice. Now it's yellow, which means it's made a choice. It's going to go for yellow one. Yeah, okay. All right, so back to this one. I want to bring up this. So we have gemstone to loot. All right. I want a brand new train. We have a flat and fuel push and pull, which is what this particular train was. It's a 22 long, carries 600, blah, 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 blah. I want a new train. Yes. No, cancel. I want a new preset. Okay, we're going to call this the ST20 Cheese Flat. Okay, which obviously needs flat wagons. And we know the station is 22 tiles long, so I can build this right up to about 22 tiles. Not quite 22. I can't go 22 and a bit. I need to be under 22 because I also need a coal tenderer that can be loaded with coal. Then we need actual locomotives to push this along. So we're going to have 2 ST20 locomotives to push this thing along. And then we're going to set you to gemstone to loot. And then we're going to build you. You may notice when this train pops out that it looks very odd. Now, the train works perfectly as long as you don't have to be driving it. If you happen to be driving it, you're going to have a very hard time because the locos are way back here. As long as the signaling guys have done the right thing in front, everything should be fine. Should be, because you cannot see what's on the track in front of you. Not a hope. But we should be able to push this train, cheese train, all the way from where... Sorry. Small sidetrack. 1, 2, cool. From where we are currently, you notice it slows down to 30 every single time we get to a corner, but not till the actual... Hang on. I'm going to do a corner up here. Actually, I don't think a 45 degree counts the corner. No. They don't slow down at all. So it's only when we go 90 or higher. And it's... Actually, no, it did slow down. But it's only when the locos go through the corner. You have a corner speed of 30 that you're thoroughly ignoring. You have a corner speed of 30, which you actually slow down for. You have a corner speed of 50. Oh, no, the coal tenderer just flies along at full speed. All right. Anyway, we're going to come to here. We're going to stop here. We're going to load up this train. Now, this train should carry 650 stone, 700 stone. I don't know. More importantly, it did fill all the way up. 650 stone. 650 stone. There you go. Even though the locos hang out the end, it's perfectly fine. It's going to load up because the coal tenderer, and I don't even know if the coal tenderer actually needs to line up with the station. I really, really don't know. Is it worth it? Oh, that's the other train. Can I upgrade you to cheese? Cheese, yes. We'll have you become a cheese train as well. Because this now means we're carrying 650 coal compared to originally we're carrying 600. Which sounds like a slightly better transactional deal to me. It's just a little bit more stone we're going to be moving per trip. But at the moment, I'm not even keeping with upkeep. I just can't get things from A to B fast enough. But it also means this particular train, which also has a station that is 22 tiles long, can have the exact same upgrade. So we're going to upgrade you to a cheese as well. Actually, can I route? Pulls. We're at pulls wood to loot. Confirm. Which should have just upgraded every single one of those trains to exactly that same type. They're a little bit slow to accelerate to get out of the station, but that's one. That's two. No, we're. Whoa. Oh, you recalculated. You decided going way north was faster. Okay, you're still planning on going to the left. Yep, you're going to the left. With some very big trains, which also means our very big intersections probably need to be spaced out a little bit better. We will get to that eventually. Yeah, you're leaving, you're going that way as well, and you should also go the same way. Yes. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we have some very big wooden trains coming into Paul's Wood to grab all Paul's Wood because, you know, everybody likes it when you woods grabbed every now and then, as long as they grab it gently. Okay, so these should come in and grab all the wood. These are going to grab 650 each. I'm really curious whether I can add another one on top. And we have obviously like 5 trains servicing this now, right? 7 trains. One's bringing coal. Okay. All. Oh, no, that is all. Okay, 35 fuel. Okay, so we're not going to have a lot of fuel when we get here. We are going to need to refuel. Refueling should be fine. Yeah, they're not using that much. Okay, and then each one of these are going to pop out and come across. Now, obviously, this corner is a bad idea. So what I want to do is I want to trim this corner and that to there. And I'm going to make you a nice-ish 45, which will signals 4. That way, hopefully, braking. Why are you braking? Oh, because the tractors have been reappeared. Okay, hopefully they accelerate around that corner a little bit faster. Hopefully. Okay, 18, 20. You're moving at 20 k's an hour. You're moving at 20 k's an hour as well. So yeah, they are getting out of that corner a little bit faster. And then they're coming straight through here. Now, technically, there is a possibility, like this is a prime example, where this train's going to, actually no, you're going right-hand drive, off to the right. It should be fine. I do want to make sure that we have full throughput through here. I don't want to have trains that are bringing over wood to have to slow down to come in here. So I am considering putting a bypass around this. Realistically, I should put a bypass from trains coming there to there. Oh, brickies. Okay, well, let's talk about the brickies one next. All right, so we're bringing in wood hopefully fast enough. We should be bringing in hopefully stone fast enough. The warehouse. Wrong building. That building. Okay, warehouse I'm trying to upgrade bit by bit. We have a capacity for about 1,500 materials now. 2,900, 2,200. Yes, we're slowly upgrading our capacity on materials. Okay, Barney's brickies. Okay, Barney's Brickies. We are bringing brick down to the warehouse, which is a very long way away. I'm not sure how much bricks we're carrying, but I do know if we had a longer train, we could carry more. So that's going to be the first thing I want to do here. And I want to... straight. Thank you. To about here. And then to there. And we'll remove that signal. And we'll plow that there. We will remove that bit. And just signal 4 apart. Okay. You are bringing clay, which is perfectly fine. Barney's Brickies. Bricks to loot. This one. So this is a ST20 again. With a coal tenderer with a couple of things for bricks. Okay, this one I want to upgrade as well. We're going to throw you in the upgrade button and flatten fuel. I don't want to go as far as a cheese. Oh, that's a flat fuel long. So long indicates that it hangs out. No, that's flat fuel long is 18.5, and yet the flattened fuel is 21.7. So you must be longer. The problem is you can't see what exactly the whole length of the train is. Like, I can only see the start. That's the push-pull method. Okay, we're going to go with the push-pull. Push-pull means that I have a loco on the front and a loco on the rear. It looks to be an ST20 locomotive. I can't actually tell because this doesn't tell me. It's just a preset, you know, that doesn't tell me any details, which is really annoying. So we're going to upgrade you, which means the only way I find out now is by going back to here, running the game forward and going, what type of train are you? You are a ST20. Okay, so you are going to pick, you're going to go straight to Barney's Brickies, and you're going to pick up brick. You're going to bring brick in here, straight back out. Oh, let's choose to go around the station. Up to here, and you're going to pick up bricks, which means per load, I should move more bricks. But our brickworks is short on craftsmen. We would like some more craftsmen. I would also like to fix jack of work. So craftsman-wise, we should be able to do something about craftsmen. We should be able to come into Saran, and we should be able to upgrade you, and you, without too much hassle. We can throw an upgrade on you, and you, and you. Of course, this is going to mean our upkeep is now on cut stone and brick rather than on wood. But our wood upkeep is still ridiculous. Like, you know, all the trains went and unloaded and reloaded and everything else. And here it is, we're already out of wood again. Yeah, maybe a bypass is not such a bad idea. Speaking of bypasses, that should actually be a bypass. Can I remove that signal? That bit of track. And bring you around the outside. Because you are actually meant to be a bypass. Actually go right the way around the station. Sure, you've got to go through this mess on the outside, but you know, beggars chooses, something like that. Can I get a signal in there, signal in there, yes. And obviously I need to do the same on the other side. So, for all our wooden trains, we still can't keep up with upkeep. Maybe we can just... Like, the only reason production is low is because, actually, it's not full. Really? There is no way I need more. Okay, so these are... We make 60 for every 40 workers. We have 200... No, I have 480 workers. Where's a calculator? I need a calculator. 480 workers divided by 40. Actually, this tells me I have 13 sawmills. So I have 13 sawmills, each outputting 60 each. So that's 13 times 60 is 780. My max production should be 780. Oh, and my upkeep's 800. So this insanity is not enough to keep up. Cool. But at the same time, I have... I don't know if that's going up or down. That's the coal train? That's one of the 2 coal trains. Okay, just checking. You have coal. Yes. Jens Mueller has lots of coal. Excellent. All right. Back to Jack. Jack, I want to upgrade Jack. We need more Jack of work. Okay. With Jack upgraded, I want to upgrade some of your roads because people are complaining about lack of access to a market. Yes. So if I upgrade your roads back to the market, hopefully we can make people happier. Because that's one thing I want to do. I feel like they want a church. I feel like they're really saying we would like a church. Possibly. What does a church get me? A church gets me +1 prettiness. 300 people, or increase the population gap by 3,000, which I don't really need. And that's about it. You also can't get to work. Can I upgrade there to... Oh, there then? And probably should upgrade those 2 tiles. Alright. The problem is Jack has resting. Yeah, you have plenty of workers. I don't really need to do anything else to Jack. I just wanted to do the upgrade of the town center and a couple of the roads to make it stop complaining about people being unhappy. Although that's not particularly happy. Really, because they just want a church. I guess we could give you a church. It's whether or not you deserve it, guys. Alright, remove that and that. Somebody got kicked out of their house for a church, just so you know that. Alright, you go church. Great. Happiness 110. Awesome. Alright. On to this. So, in theory, we should have more better workers available. That's the better brickies train. Which, now that this is fully upgraded, could be longer. Okay, so again, into the train routes. We want to go to... workers and fuel, workers for stone. I want better workers, that's the one. We want to duplicate that. We want better worker long. Okay. Push and pull. No, okay. Better work. Long, push and pull. Like, the preset names are great, but I need to add more details. I need to see the details of the trains. I need to... all sorts of things. You are running ST30s. Sure, we'll give you an ST30 as well. Okay, so that's the train. We're going to go to you. We're going to upgrade you to a... better work, long, push and pull. Yes, hang on, double check. Is this station full length? And I actually check that. One side it is. Okay. 18. So technically no. Okay, so I need to remove... hang on. That's 10, 12. So we do have a 22. Okay, let's go back in there. Unfortunately, now I start removing things. I need to keep removing things so you can see the far end of the train. So I can take you back up to 22-ish long. Then add the loco at the end. And then we're going to upgrade that to match that. Okay, confirm. And... I need to actually get the right train. We want... the train's to speed. Train's back. Better brickies. Okay. Routing. I need you to intentionally, no matter what, pick... routing. Pick that track. So... I need you to go here first. So that confirms that it is going to use the longest station at all times. Alright. And you have such a crap cornering speed that you are always going to be slow around town. When it gets the long straights, it will pick up speed. But the catch is, if there's any other trains in the way, it's just going to end up blocked behind another train. And there is no way we got to the point where we're going to put in express routes for certain trains over other trains. Yeah. Yeah. The game gets... You didn't listen. You didn't listen. You didn't listen. So it was going to go to the shortest station. So we need to loop it all the way around again. And it has to go to here. And filters. There we are, filtered for the better workers. Oh, cool. We ran out of fuel. Alright. Ah, yes, because the faster locos use more fuel. Awesome. You probably shouldn't have a signal here. Just so. Alright, so you should be accessible. We should be able to load up all the better workers. Almost 400. Excellent. And then we should be able to take them off to the brickworks at this slow speed of 20. And what I want to do is I want to look. So you're now accelerating, so you're going to fly ahead, but then you're going to slow down like hell for this corner. Yeah. And then you're going to accelerate up and then slow down for that corner. And then accelerate up again and slow down for that little zigzag. Yep. Which the train behind you is not exactly happy about. Okay, so you're going to get to the brickworks and you should be able to drop off... Does that mean we've only got 8 workers here? We've only got 8 workers here. Okay, everybody else retired permanently. Too tired and there was some workplace accidents. Alright, and you should drop off hopefully everybody. And we should have you fully working for the first time ever. Which probably means I'm going to build another kiln in here. I'm going to connect that to there. And I'm going to build another one here. Cool. And then I'm going to probably say that I think you need to go away. And if I build a road from there to there, we should be able to put one... So the meta is, we need to make sure that beside every drying yard, I have a kiln. They have to be attached. So if I put one... I put one there. I can't put one here without putting in its own dedicated drying rack. And drying rack has... So the kilns produce bricks. You just store things. And need the better workers. Just better workers. So I really want to avoid drying yards. That's my takeaway. Okay, so if we go kiln, drying yard. Actually, drying yard, road, kiln. Is that attached? No. Okay, how do I do that? Now it's attached. That's the way we're going to do it. Okay, so we want kiln, drying yard, road. Okay, we've worked out how to maximize our bricks. That's going to be it. 4 with the drying yard in the middle, attached into all 4 of them. Done. Which is vastly increased the amount of workers we need, but should also vastly increase the amount of bricks we make. Actually, hang on. Maybe that's the wrong way of doing things, because all that increases my upkeep. Let's remove all that. Remove that, remove that, remove that, remove that. Thank you. Let's start here and here. No, that road stays. So we're going to put one in there with a drying yard there with that there. We're going to remove... Oops, I don't want to remove one of those two. Remove that, put you there with one of those there too. You're all going to call boo-boos. So we're going to remove everything here, and then we're going to go there, with a drying yard there, and a road there. And we'll trim all that, and then we'll do the exact same here. We're just going to maximize the whole of the brickworks right now, so I don't have to worry about it. And that leaves me 4 tiles to do absolutely nothing with. Yeah, I can't put anything in there. Oh, and I missed that one. Okay, so we're now looking for 340 workers and 268 workers. We're making 73 bricks per minute with our current workforce only running at 61% efficiency. But it's something. It's also definitely the end of this episode because, as a side note, as we started upgrading the craftsmen, we now have access to a cattle ranch, which we need to take grain to then make cattle. What's wrong with you? No station range. Look, we finally got bricks. Have upgraded roads. Have more upgraded roads. Yeah, I do like the upgrade roads part. So yes, we need to make a cattle ranch. Whoop, I lost it. A cattle ranch, which means we need grain. Also, oh, pump jack, crude oil storage. There was also potatoes. Potatoes, we need to retrofit potatoes. We need to upgrade the potato farm, which I think is going to be the next major project. I'm thinking we're going to make some retrofits to the train tracks and look at supersizing potatoes as well. Although we could set up another town. What's Jack doing? Jack's not doing a lot. We could probably supersize Jack and then have it do potatoes. A lot of potatoes. And then Jack can be happy because Jack can have potatoes. Where's a potato farm? Cotton farm, potato farm. Yeah, them some slim pickings. So here. Maybe we'll start our way at cotton and work our way up. Although cotton's not really an issue. Potatoes not really an issue either. Whatever. Next quest is probably potatoes. We'll look at potatoes next, but I'm going to leave this episode here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the very next video. All right, bye.